That's the lawn's done. Time for a little bit of smoko, English breakfast tea in the polka dot cup with an apple and a banana, sitting in the beautiful afternoon sun. And then we move on to the next task. Bloody marvellous. Hello. Welcome. Hi pie. I hope you have a bloody marvellous day. Spring is almost here, and after some very wet weather, it was great to be outside on such a beautiful day. Bloody marvellous. Up reasonably early for the second leg of the infusion. A beautiful day as I headed into the hospital in Hamilton and into the building there for another rat test. Passed that one, as I have every other one, or failed depending on your point of view. Had a beautiful sleep and then headed home via Bunnings. I went into Bunnings to buy some paint for a little project that I'm doing with my students, and I said that I would paint it for them so that because they didn't have the facilities at home or at Wintec. So I've painted it up and got another coat to do on it. It's the air dancer that I've spoken about, and they've got it all operational, so I'm quite pleased with it. And the painting came up a little better than I expected. So, dropped into Bunnings and got some paint and a few other little bits and bobs. Impulse buy was an ice scraper, which I've put a nail on the fence by the car, so when we get ice on this windscreen we can scrape it off, although my wife was a little skeptical as to whether it was for scraping ice off the windscreen or off the freezer. Anyway, I'm convinced it's for off the car windscreen, so hopefully we don't scratch the windscreen in the process. But anyway, that'll come to fruition later on. So I also got some paintbrushes and a paint scraper flexi blade thing to use in the kitchen to pick up onions and what have you. I got one with a wooden handle, so it'd be sort of maybe dishwasher proof and it wouldn't burn or melt. So yeah, that's all done and we're ready. I came home, had a cup of tea and a little bit of a look at Twitter and what have you, and then went outside into this beautiful day to mow lawns. And I got 3 bits of lawn mowed, which I was very pleased with that. And then when I finished, it was still 4 o'clock-ish, still a bit of heat in the sun, and it was just just going to set a couple of hours later. So I sat on my 2 stumps and had a cup of tea, an apple, and a banana. That was, bloody marvellous. I enjoyed it. And then I went into the garage, sanded off the project, and painted it with the paint that I'd bought earlier in the day. So, then it was just a matter of inside for tea and then doing our social media. So, very pleased with my day. It all came together quite well and covered quite a range of activities. Bloody marvellous. Quite coincidental that I was behind Kuver, Kuver, going into Bunnings and coming out. I only noticed that when I played the video back. So side 2 front and street mode, 6,000 steps. I was very pleased with that. About 3 hours of admin, and I didn't get on the scales today. So, how many squares are there on the Scrabble board? Answer in the comments below the video. The word obliquity means a deviation from rational thinking. Moz42 got the answer correct, but Mandates had a crack and just took the first cab off the rank. So thanks to everybody for your participation. Howie was in there as well. Bloody marvellous. I'm so lucky to have such great followers and subscribers. Bloody marvellous. Feel legit. This has been a maureo presentation, recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud, place where Kiwis live, in a paradise we like to call God's own country.